Hi ladies, this is going to be a flip through for my January 2018 setup, and I had filmed what was a requested video, was a setup video, but long story short, there was no usable footage. So I will try again for February. I'll probably have to bolt myself in my craft room to get that done, but I will try again. And in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a flip through of my setup, and then I'll do another one at the end of the month, because people always say that they like my setups, but they evolve throughout the month. So I thought it might be interesting for people to see, like, this is the base setup, this is what it looks like before I've done anything to it, and then you can see how it changes throughout the month because things get added, things get taken out. So we're gonna start with the outside. I actually made this cover, and I got it stuck in my head that I wanted a white cover, and I didn't have one, and I didn't get one in the mystery sale for Foxy Fix, so I ordered from my favorite leather supplier, and it was here like the next day, and I just whipped this up on the machine. So this is the charm I chose to make, and it is actually kind of a recreation of one I saw in an Etsy shop, but I wasn't willing to pay $15 for it. So I just made my own, because I'm like, well, I have all those snowflake things and most of the findings. I bought some of the beads, but not all of them. It made more sense to make my own. And then this is the charm that came with the 1407 planners winter fairy tale kit, but I added that little guy. I like to do little things like that just to add my own personal touch. And you'll see in here, like, the stitching isn't perfect because the tension keeps getting messed up on my machine. It needs to go in for servicing. So I have some things in here that you might recognize from last month's setup, like the cards and things like that, just because I wasn't willing to get rid of all of the Christmas elements. I don't like it when the holidays kind of abruptly stop. I think it just creates, I think that's what creates a lot of the stress. So yes, I have some Christmassy elements in here, and most of the items that you're going to see in here are from this kit. However, I have mixed in personal pieces. This is, Twigs and Twine. They are a favorite digital artist of mine, and then, like, I found the picture online. So yes, I am going to actually do a video on this, because I wanted to actually give it a full month to test it out, to see how it went. And then I was going to come back and share what I did, because it's more than just this. And I'll explain how I'm using it and everything in an upcoming video, but I love it. So that's something people might want to try. And then I actually have a tutorial that is going up, or probably go up before this one. So you can look for how I make these. And this is just vellum and stuff like this. Like, I don't like the way the artwork behind here is yellow-ish, so I don't like the way it comes through. So things get moved, and you'll see that. I haven't even filled anything in yet. I'm so behind. And then these are just photos that I found on Pinterest, printed out, and this is kind of near where I live now, so that's fun. This more Christmas, and this is actually, it doesn't match, and this is Cocoa Daisy. This is the January mini Daisy Dory kit. I use this for my journaling, and I found that now that it's in my traveler's notebook, it actually gets used. I don't do every day, but I do most days. So if it's in here, I see it and it gets used. And then this was from, what company? Villa Beautiful. This was a freebie, and I just rounded the edges. I round the edges on everything. And this was, again, Twigs and Twine. I printed this vellum, and then this was the 1407 planners Christmas kit, part of the Christmas kit, and I'm actually going to, I still have all of these. Those are going to find their way into my planner this week and month, and yeah. more pictures, and this is where I'm from originally. All these Boston pictures. Yes, I know I don't sound right. I always have to say that because people are like, yeah, you're not really from there. Oh, but I am. I just, you know, don't sound like anyone else in my family. So this is kind of just what it looks like raw before I've done anything to it. As you'll see, I like to decorate with functional items. So I have my paper clips kind of just stuck different places, and it looks pretty, but they might not stay there. I might decide, oh, I need to mark a page, and so I'll just go and grab one of these because it doesn't need to be there. So things shift, and like this will probably end up getting swapped with this one or something like that. And how I do it actually is I like to grab everything I think is gonna work with like that month's spread. I collect all those things. I find every washi, every pen, and my tools and stuff. I grab all of those things and I put them all together, and then as I'm going, I have everything I might want that could work with that color scheme right there at my fingertips, so I don't have to go looking for it. So yeah, that's kind of basically how I do it, and this is what my spread looks like before I've done anything to it. So yeah, come back and visit me at the end of the month to see what changed. All right, bye.